Hey, it's Rory with searchandshop.com, and I just came back from the launch of the Xiaomi 12T series in Malaysia. Here's everything you need to know about it. Wait, before we continue with the video, I have an important announcement to make. Search and Chow is hiring! We are looking for driven, like-minded individuals to join our growing team. But wait, you might be wondering, why would I want to work here? Well, let me show you. You get access to incredible studios like this and all of this cool equipment.
Hey, I'm trying to work here. Can you get out of here? What the?
We even offer a grooming allowance. Yeah? No? Okay. Even coffee from our local kopitiam. Thanks, Cherry. So, are you interested? Hit the link below to see what positions we have available. First of all, you need to know that they launched two brand new smartphones today. They've got the Xiaomi 12T and the Xiaomi 12T Pro, and we'll start with the Pro model because that's the big boy phone. So this smartphone, from a spec sheet perspective, it has pretty much everything that you want. For starters, it has a 6.67-inch display up front, and it's an AMOLED panel, but the interesting thing is that it has a slightly higher resolution than your regular Full HD+. So it pushes a resolution of 2712 by 1220 pixels, so that means it's slightly more high-res than your normal Full HD+, and you're getting that crisp 446 pixels per inch. On top of that, it also supports adaptive refresh rate of up to 120 Hz, so you're getting that buttery smooth experience as well. On the inside, the smartphone is powered by a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, up to 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage, and keeping all of that running is a 5000 mAh battery with support for 120 watt fast charging. Huh? Xiaomi says that they'll be able to charge this smartphone from 0 to 100% in just 19 minutes, which is absolutely insane. But the headline stealer will be its camera system. So it has a 200 megapixel triple camera system. That means the main camera is a 200 megapixel Samsung, what was the Samsung sensor again? HP1. It's the Samsung HP1 ISO cell sensor, and this has a resolution of 200 megapixels. Alongside that, you also have an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera. Other nice goodies include a pair of stereo speakers tuned by Redmi Pad. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say the name, but that's how I'm saying it in this video. And also you get, obviously, a new frosted back and Gorilla Glass 5 on the front. Next up, we've got the Xiaomi 12T. Now this is actually quite similar to the 12T Pro, which is honestly a good thing, but there are a couple of sacrifices, of course. The 12T is now powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 8100 Ultra. This is quite a new processor, but you know, it's not quite as capable as the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. And you also only get 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, so performance-wise it is a little bit down. On top of that, you also don't get a 200 megapixel camera, you get a 108 megapixel camera instead, but that's still plenty of megapixels, especially when you consider the rest of the camera system is exactly the same. Besides that though, the rest of the smartphone honestly is like pretty similar. You still get the same 6.67-inch AMOLED display up front. You get the same 5000 mAh battery with 120 watt fast charging, which is great. And you also get stereo speakers. It looks pretty much the same and it feels pretty much the same. The only difference is that at the back on the camera bump, it says 108 instead of 200. But that's not the only difference, because the price is also different, obviously. So the 12T, there's only one variant coming to Malaysia. It has 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, and that smartphone will be priced at 1,999 ringgit. If you want to upgrade to the Pro, you can get the 12T Pro standard model with 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. That will be priced at 2,699 ringgit. But if you want to get things all the way up to 12 gigs, then you're gonna have to pay 2,999 ringgit. Obviously, Xiaomi is also offering a pre-order promo, and that will start today and will run until the 12th of October 2022. It is available both in-store and online at Lazada and Shopee on the Xiaomi official retail and official stores. If you order the Xiaomi 12T, whether online or in-store, you'll be getting a pair of Redmi Buds 3 Pro headphones included with your pre-order. But if you order the Xiaomi 12T Pro in-store, then you'll be getting a Xiaomi Smart Band 7 Pro on top of the Redmi Buds 3 Pro for your pre-order gift. And then if you order the Xiaomi 12T Pro online, then you'll be getting a Mi Watch instead of the smart band and headphone combo. It's also worth noting that every purchase of the Xiaomi 12T series smartphones will be coming with a 1+1 year extended warranty plus a single screen crack replacement as well. Besides the two new smartphones, Xiaomi also launched the Redmi Pad. Now, the reason why this tablet is interesting is because it is quite affordable. This is a 10.61-inch tablet and it pushes a resolution of 2000 by 1200 pixels, which is honestly quite high res. But on top of that, it also has a 90Hz refresh rate, so that's quite a decent screen. To support it, you're also getting quad speakers with support for Dolby Atmos, which should make it a pretty decent media viewing tablet. Inside though, the tablet is powered by a MediaTek Helio G99 processor and it comes with up to 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. The tablet also comes with a pair of 8-megapixel cameras, one in front and one at the back, but the one in front is interesting because it has this sort of pseudo center stage function, like on an iPad, where it will keep you in the middle of the frame because of its wide 105-degree field of view. It also features an 8000 mAh battery to keep all those components running. The Redmi Pad will be available in 3 different variants in Malaysia, 3 memory configurations. The base model has 3 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. That will be priced at 899 ringgit. If you want a little bit more memory, you can get the variant with 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage for 999 ringgit. And if you want to up the RAM even more, you can get the variant with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage for 1099 ringgit. This tablet will go on sale at Xiaomi authorized stores and online at Xiaomi, obviously online authorized stores, on the 5th of October onwards. So if you want to pick that up, that's where you should go. Alright, that is it for this video. That is most of the significant things that they launched. They also launched a bunch of IoT stuff, but a lot of it is like coming soon. So if you want to know more about that, let me know and I'll see if I can cover it again. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the Xiaomi 12T and 12T Pro? Is it too much money? Because it is quite a lot more expensive than the 11T series. So fans of those, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that notification bell icon, follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that good shit. And we are also available on the internet, always at searchingshao.com. So until the next video, I'll see you then. Bye bye.